Today I'm gonna do my best to make healthy vegan brownies. I've actually never made this recipe before, so we'll see how it goes. These are all of the ingredients that I'm going to be using, and not only have I never made this recipe before, but I'm actually changing the original recipe, so we'll see how this goes. I think probably the coolest thing about this recipe, other than the fact that it seems pretty healthy, is how easy it is, because you pretty much just put everything in a food processor. So the first thing you do is throw in 1 can of black beans, ½ cup of oats. It says to use quick oats, but desperate times call for desperate measures, and all I have is old-fashioned oats. It also said do it at your own risk, so we'll find out today what happens. Now that I'm done having that stroke, I can put in 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder. Next, we're putting in a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And I don't know about you guys, but I've always found that adding a little bit of salt to anything kind of chocolate just kind of like enhances the flavor. As long as you don't go overboard. I've gone overboard, doesn't end well. Next, we're adding in the sweetener. So we're doing maple syrup. You can either do a 1/3 cup of maple syrup, and then you're gonna either do sugar or stevia later on, but I'm just going to do maple syrup. So it says to just do a ½ cup if you're just doing maple syrup, agave, whatever sort of liquidy sweetener that you want to use. This recipe originally called for a 1/4 cup of oil, but since I'm trying to be healthy, I am going to swap it out for applesauce, and we will see how this goes. It said in the recipe, try it at your own risk, so we're trying it at my own risk. Next, we're putting in 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, which to me seems kind of like a lot. I mean, I'm not a baker, maybe that's not a lot, but I double, tripled, quadruple checked this, and it really does say 2 teaspoons of vanilla, so we're just gonna put it in. I trust her more than me, even though I'm changing her recipe. And lastly, we are putting in ½ a teaspoon of baking powder. And now, all we have to do is blend, or food process. Oh no, we're making processed food! I'm gonna be honest, it smells good, not great. It smells like black beans, definitely. It smells chocolatey. And it does smell kind of like applesauce and maple syrup. So, this is gonna be interesting. Okay, I'm just getting some a little bit off the walls. I'm gonna blend it a little bit more, but I'm just gonna give it a little taste too. That tastes better than expected, to be honest. I do taste a little bit of black bean, but that's like half the recipe is black bean, so. Blend it a little bit more, and then I will put it in the pan. Just gonna give this a quick little spray for this oil-free recipe. It's a good thing to put oil in your pan. I'm actually kind of shocked how healthy and easy this recipe is, because that is 2 things that are pretty up my alley. Well, I mean, a lot of my recipes are not healthy. I am trying to eat a little bit healthier though, so I thought I'd sneak in this healthier recipe and see if you guys would notice. Because personally, I'm a little bit skeptical of things that are called like healthy desserts, so we'll see how this goes. The raw batter though does it tastes almost like a hint of coffee for some reason. It's like chocolatey, beany, coffee-y. All right, the oven has beeped. It has been 15 minutes, and this is what it looks like before it's cooked. And we're going to throw this in the oven for 15 minutes at 350 degrees. And now I'm gonna clean the kitchen. Okay, just kidding. I often forget to do things when I'm in the middle of cooking. I'm baking videos. So I completely forgot to add in the chocolate chips. That was a pretty big oversight. So we're gonna see if I can sort of stir them in now. Like I said, I feel like I do this every time I'm like doing a video. I'm way more likely to forget to do things because I'm trying to make sure the cameras and microphones are working, the lights are all set up, and also trying to cook a recipe. So we're just gonna throw in that ½ cup and just sort of mix it around. Oh, I gotta wash the spatula now. The brownies were actually only in there for about 1 minute, so this glass hasn't had a chance to get too hot just yet. So I think I can save this. It's still like relatively raw. Okay, now that I have sufficiently flattened this back out to make it look sort of like brownies and not like a swirled in mess of chocolate chips with brownies. Now I'm going to trip on that mat and throw this in the oven at 350 degrees for 15 minutes for real this time. I swear, this is the last time. Now I clean the kitchen. Oh, that is good. That took about 7 minutes, and I still have about 7 minutes to cook, so cleanup doesn't take very long for this recipe, which is good. All right, we get it. Okay, whew. Don't have to ruin the video with a bunch of beeping. So we'll see how this looks. And I would personally prefer my brownies to be just a little bit undercooked. They might be perfectly cooked, actually. I don't know if this still applies with black beans, but I mean, there's still a lot on there, so I don't know. Like I said, I'd rather have them be undercooked. So we're just gonna go with it, even though there's tons of goop on here. I don't know why I use this toothpick, because I didn't even use whatever. I just arrived at my parents' house. They were not expecting me, although I would be surprised if they don't know that I just arrived because they have security cameras all over the house. So we're going to see if I can still surprise them with some brownies. Mom?
What, Craig?
I don't know if I can see you.
Look away, I'm hideous.
All right, I'll go inside.
I didn't do my hair or my face.
That's okay. Neither did I. What smells like banana bread in here?
Could it be banana bread?
It could.
You called me a little while ago and asked what I was up to.
Yeah, I just kind of wanted to see if I could get an answer out of you of what you guys are doing for the day, see if you're home. Basically, I was just trying to see if you're home.
Where else are we going to go?
You could go to the store.
There's 30 minutes right there.
Yeah. Well, of course, knowing me, I would show up during the 30 minutes you're not here.
We always shop together. Not.
Yeah.
He just not allowed to go to the store.
Since when?
1984.
Yeah.
And I think he manipulated me. I think I've already told you this story. That he went with me. Hey, in case I ever thought to send him grocery shopping, he's like, I'm going to fix my new bride right away. He went with me and he just kept putting stuff in the cart. Now this is 1984 and the bill was $40 more than normal. $40. That's like, at the time, probably 50%. That's probably double what it should have been. So I was like, okay, you're never coming with me again. And he probably was like, yeah, he got me. Been manipulating me for years. And I just fall for it, hook, line, and sinker. So, taste test. What can you tell me about these?
I'm not going to tell you anything until you try them.
Oh, fine. I'll use one of these fancy, not steak knives. These fancy knives that have never cut steak. Okay, so it's pretty soft.
Yeah,
so.
I have no idea if they're undercooked or not. So I haven't even tasted them either, so I want to taste them. By the
very nature, you want them to be kind of soft.
That's what I was thinking. And also, the recipe said that if they are undercooked, you can just leave them overnight in the fridge, and they will harden up.
So there's some sort of solidifying agent in there? Is that what you're telling me?
I don't know. I guess, yeah, it probably is soft.
I see little white flecks of something.
It'll probably be a little bit better lighting if I go over here. Yeah, that's much better.
You're gonna want this to firm up.
Yeah.
it's more like pudding.
Okay.
Now what can you tell me? It's good and chocolatey.
Yeah. Okay. Was Dad in the bathroom?
What are the chances? Okay, well, it's healthy. Oh. But it tastes good. It's chocolate. It tastes like hot chocolate.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, like hot cocoa. But it's a very thick hot cocoa.
So, because it said 15 to 18 minutes, I guess I probably could have gotten away with 16 or 17.
It's hard with brown stuff because you don't know if it's more brown. It's hard to tell when it's burnt.
And also, I did stick a toothpick in it, and there's still a lot of goop on it, but I was like, you know what? Whatever. So I was like, I would rather it be undercooked than overcooked, because the cookies I made the other day, they could have been a little bit less cooked. Like for the live stream that I made.
I just had one,
yeah.
and I thought it was fine.
Oh, really? I thought they could have been like maybe one last minute. Because it said 12 to 18 minutes, and I did 13. I probably could have gone with 12.
Because you wanted them to be softer?
Yeah.
Okay, I can see that, but it was a fine cookie, correct?
Oh, yeah. It was not something I was going to complain about, but...
And this is good and chocolatey. So it's a fine brownie. You can tell me about it? Or do I just
black beans.
Do I have to watch the video?
Black beans, oats, maple syrup, no oil, applesauce instead, so... Yeah, same thing?
Yo, yeah.
Oh, wow, this is very soft. Oh,
pretty.
I see exactly why you grabbed a spoon. So I will grab a spoon as well.
You know where they are?
I still remember from all those years ago.
From Monday?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that was the last time we ate here, huh? Yeah, this
It's been 6 days.
I think I underestimated how soft this was.
Yeah.
It's really good though.
Yeah, it's not like a black bean brownie. Some of them it's like, oh, you can taste it salty. It's very chocolatey.
I feel like I do, like, maybe it's just because I know there's black beans in it. Maybe that's why I taste the black beans. But it does taste kind of like, when I was trying the raw batter, I was saying that it tasted sort of coffee-ish, but I can sort of taste like a hot chocolate-ish.
Yep.
Like what you were saying. This is good.
They said something besides this is good. He used other words. Wow. We're turning to regular food critics.
Yeah, we're turning into Max.
No, not quite.
Not a bad thing. Not a good thing. Yeah.
Not a good thing.
Oh, not as long as I'm not Max.
Anything but that.
Yeah. But yeah, this is really good. I guess we could just leave it in the fridge to firm up though. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's try it again and cook it
Can I,
longer
Mom?
too.
Can I try it again?
Yes, you may.
Oh, thanks, Mom.
You're welcome.
Yeah, they're a little warm and soft. They're really soft.
Just scoop it.
Yeah, that's why I was. I mean, I tried to make brownies. I just made some kind of chocolate goop.
Just gotta less water or cook it longer?
Cook it longer, I think, yeah. But the recipe also said that you can just leave it in the fridge and it'll firm up too, so.
Oh.
So that's why I was like, I don't really care.
It's good though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
You like your chocolate goop?
Mm-hmm.
Can I tell you a secret about it?
Huh.
It's not bad for you.
Oh, good.
Yeah. It's just black beans, oats, maple syrup, vanilla, cocoa powder. Like, there's no sugar, there's no white flour.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah, there's no oil either, there's applesauce.
Oh. Yeah, when I made just eggs this morning, it's called, the just eggs.
Yeah.
And I cook up peppers and onions and all this stuff. I use water though.
Oh yeah.
To cook it
Instead of the oil.
until the water is evaporated and the vegetables are cooked. Then I put the just eggs in. That way I don't use any oil. So it's better that way.
Yeah. So did you make kind of like a scramble, or did you make it like an omelet?
Yeah, like a omelet. Yeah.
Oh, cool. What vegetables did you put in?
Green peppers, onion, mushrooms.
Oh, I wish I could do mushrooms.
I guess that was it.
Yeah.
I cook them all up, and then once they're ready and soft and cooked, then just add just the eggs. And then I put spinach on top, a layer of spinach, and then I put cheese on top of that. And I just put the lid on
So it'll melt.
From when I cooked it, and then when that's all melted and it's done, and it's good.
Wow, you're a real chef, huh?
It's awesome. And then we had sausage.
Yeah.
The
Tofurkey?
the little ones there.
Oh, field roast.
Field roast.
Yeah, those are
Field
really
roast.
good for breakfast sausage.
Yeah, those are good.
Yeah.
And toast and coffee. That was great.
That sounds like a good breakfast.
That's a Sunday brunch.
Yeah.
I got up. I slept till 10.
Yeah.
I've been a little tired.
Yeah, you earned it.
Day 2.
Alright, Headless Craig here to let you know if these brownies really have firmed up or if it's just a bunch of malarkey. So, okay, looks like they've only firmed up so much. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's because I didn't cook them enough to begin with, because that's definitely the case. They have marginally, almost not at all firmed up. That's what the recipe said it would, though. But let's give it a try. Cold. I forgot there's chocolate chips in here. So that's probably like, I'm tasting hard. Well, of course that's why I'm tasting hard things. It's the only hard thing in here. And it also tastes like chocolate chips. But it just adds kind of like a new dimension because they were so soft before you didn't even really notice. It made it more chocolatey, but you didn't realize that it was chocolate chips. You just thought it was like chocolatey. But actually, I think I might actually like it better cold because you get those chocolate chip chunks. I don't know.
Day 3.
For attempt number 2 of these brownies. This time I'm going to try 18 minutes, and when I stick it with a toothpick, I'm actually going to treat it like it were a normal quick bread. So we'll see how this goes. Okay, it has been 18 minutes, 3 minutes longer than last time. Yes, I am a math whiz. And this time we're going to do I should not take off my oven mitts. And this time we're going to do the toothpick test. And okay, there's still a lot on there. So we're actually going to go for, I don't know, 5 more minutes, because there's a lot on there. All right, so 18 plus 5. I believe that's 23 minutes. I am a math whiz, after all. It has been another no, it has not been another 23 minutes. It has been 23 minutes total. And it's starting to get those little cracks, like it's completely cooked. And I just looked at the recipe, and it doesn't say anything about toothpicks. So I don't know if it's really necessary. But, like I said, it's got those little cracks. I'm thinking it's cooked. So maybe it doesn't, maybe the quick bread recipe guidelines don't apply because it's bean-based, not flour-based. I don't know. Well, it said to wait 10 minutes before trying it, so we're gonna wait 10 minutes. By 10 minutes, I think I really meant 20 minutes. That's how long it's been. These still seem very, very soft. I'm starting to think that maybe it's because I swapped out the oil for applesauce. But the whole point of me doing this recipe is to try to make healthy brownies instead of unhealthy ones. So I guess add oil if you want them to be more brownie-like, and use applesauce if you want them to be healthier. They still taste really, really good though. Okay, so this is gonna be first taste test of round 2, and they're still warm this time. Last time we didn't try them when they were still warm. Well, they're definitely best when it's still warm. The chocolate chips are like super melty. Wow. On the website, it says, maybe it's because I know there's black beans in it. That's probably why she says when you serve them to people, just give them brownies, tell them that they're brownies, and then wait for the reaction, and then tell them there's black beans in it. Because I can taste the black beans, but I think it's because I already know that they're in there. It's really good. I actually like it better this time around. I like it better when it's cooked a little bit longer. But like I was saying, I think it might be because I just did applesauce instead of oil or butter, which in my opinion makes it much healthier because there's no oil or butter. But if you want it to be more of like an actual brownie, then you might want to do that. Or maybe you just have to cook this way longer if you choose to do applesauce. Oh, it's really good. It doesn't have the firmness of a brownie, but taste-wise, it's all there. I would do a third batch of this with the oil or butter instead of the applesauce just to see how it comes out, but the whole purpose of making this video is to try to see if you can make healthy brownies. So I would say, yeah, just cook it a little bit longer. And with that said, I hope you like this video. This Friday, 3 p.m., every Friday I've been doing a live stream, but this Friday, 3 p.m., I'm gonna be making a seitan vegan meatballs. So stay tuned for that, and enjoy a couple of my other videos over here. So here, you can have the last bite of this brownie. I'll let you watch some videos and eat the last bite, just for you.